Hello YouTube, welcome to episode 23 of the Reggina race. It is Damien, it is Reggina, and if you've not watched last episode, as we always say, you should go back and watch that one there, because I'll tell you what, it was a decent little episode, that one there. If you don't know, and you haven't watched the last episode of the previous episodes, this might come as a bit of a shock. We're in the Serie A. We're not just in the Serie A, we've signed players for actual money. There we are. Apparently our key player is Monica, and he keeps growing, and he's absolutely unreal too, by the way. Just a little bit of a shout out for Monica. But if you haven't watched last episode, you will know we're in the Serie A. We know who we've brought in, and we did lose 1-0 to Juve, where our world-class Szczesny save denied us at least a point. We could have gone 1-0 up, and we didn't. We had then played all these games on stream. We beat Santa Arena there to kill our winless run in the Serie A. We then lost 2-1 to AC Milan, where we conceded the most absolutely ridiculous goal I've seen on Football Manager in a long while. We are going to load it up if it lets me. The stream has seen this a few times, but we're showing it on the YouTube as well, because it's one of the goals that just makes me tear my hair out. We were all over Milan in this game here, but unfortunately for us, it wasn't happening. It all stemmed because Alberto gets caught just pressing where he shouldn't, and then he keeps going where he should just drop off. But that is the least of our problems here, as the ball comes in and we will pause it there. And we're going to go to behind the goal, and we are going to go to a lot slower to watch the absolute havoc. So Leston comes across, has been absolutely amazing. Tackles, falls, it deflects, it looks like it's going. Cucchetti with a world-class save to keep it off the goal line into the post. Monica trying to get back there, clears it. He doesn't just clear it though. He clears it into Crotone, who knows nothing about it. Cucchetti somehow gets up, gets across, gets a hand to it, and the Crotone goes, oh yeah, not a problem, I'll put that in, because we're AC Milan and we get favoritism. Maybe that's me being a little bit bitter, but, you know, there we are. But look, it was a game where we played quite well if we look at the stats quickly. And, if it wants to let me, there we are, 54% possession, creating chances. And I said, you know what, this controlled system's working. And it was proven, where we beat Torino, Sampdoria, and Udinese, all quite easily. Look, a lot of 2-1 wins. I actually think this one was a 90th minute winner. There was one that was a 90th winner. There we are. Francesco Fini scoring in the 90th minute. There we are. We then drew 1 in the career tournament in a game that we dominated. And I said, all right, you know what, guys? We are going to end the stream. No, we didn't. We actually said it. We're going to end the stream, I think, after the Udinese game because it's international break. We then drew 1-1 with Crotone, which nearly ended us. They hit the bar in the 90th. We then beat Napoli 3-1 in a game where Koulibaly scored goal of the year. Worth having a look at this one again. Everyone on the stream has seen this one, but Koulibaly with an absolutely amazing hit. How he's not in the box from the corner, I do not understand. But we are going to pause this here and just go to behind the goal and watch this in all its glory. Because, look, it's one of the better goals you'll see. He has 8 long shots as Koulibaly. We couldn't believe it when it went in. However, it didn't really matter too much because we came back like a steam train and won 3-1 at home against Napoli. But just what a hit that is from Koulibaly, right? On the half volley, brings it up for himself and bang. There we are. Going to go back into that. We then lost 2-1 to Rome, where we conceded in the 94th minute to end the stream. And off the stream, we beat Cagliari 5-0 and 1-1. We did actually score 2 belters ourselves in this game as well. There's goals flying in from distance absolutely everywhere. Barilla scoring an absolute worldie. Was given goal of the month. Serge's goal wasn't even considered in the top 3 of the month. And I actually think it might be better than Barilla's just because he hits it on the half volley. But we will watch here. They do have 10 men on the field. The ball does find its way in here to Barilla from a fair way out. And he just sees it comes to Barilla here. We are going to make it go to slower. We're going to go to behind the goal, and you're going to see Barilla take one touch with his non-preferred left foot. Watch that thing move away from the keeper into the top right-hand corner. Absolute unreal hit. Then Serge does this. Next goal over. We're going to keep on behind the goal because we watch it from behind the goal. But the ball goes in the Serge here on the half volley, and he hits it first time. Here, Davidem chips it up, right? This goal didn't get in the top 3 of the month. And it deserved to be top 3 of the month. That is for sure. Because I actually took a deflection. That's the first time I've noticed that deflection. Never mind. I'll take that back. Anyhow, still a great goal. A goal that we did enjoy. Anyway, we then drew 1-1 to Atlanta in a game that we were quite poor in. But that brings us to the Inter game. That means for us that we are in the 7th spot. We are out of our injury troubles as well, as we're going to continue forward into the Inter game. Typical pro streamer. Didn't even get to the game. There you go. You're going to have to wait for me to keep continuing forward. We've also seemed to have fixed our technical difficulties. So instead of cutting like we did last episode of the Juve game, we haven't had a problem. So we're going to just continue forward into the Inter game. But we are going to wait for this to come over. If you're in the stream though, let me know. What's the score prediction against Inter? We've beaten Napoli at home. We've given Milan the runaround at home. Can we go and beat Inter now? Apparently some people are ineligible because they played in the under 20 game or under 18s game today. I don't know what's going on here. Francesco Fini apparently was involved in another match today. What match? He should be not available for anyone, really. Strange. Apparently he played for the under-20s today. Under-20 game isn't until tomorrow, though. Apparently they play Lazio today. Wow. Okay, fair enough. Interesting set of things. There we go. I thought the under-20 game was here. It's our Trapiano's playing at 18, so maybe my bad there. Didn't read enough. But as you can see here, it just puts us very light on the bench. We do have a small squad. We're going to have to rely on the likes of Makeda and on Netty to come off the bench to change the game up top if there's an injury. Hopefully, Jonathan, who's been absolutely sensational, by the way. Jonathan deserves a shout-out. 12 games, 8 goals. He's our star man for sure. Mancini up top, there's been playing quite well. Everybody's been playing amazingly. We're going to get straight into it, though. Against Inter Milan here. A lot of talking from me in the first little bit. It's 5 minutes of talking. I apologise. You know, we've been on stream for about 20 minutes. This is the first game for the stream as well. They got Gustavo Scarpa, who always grows into a decent player, the Brazilian there from yesteryear. You know, they've also got Emmanuel Manyama there, the Argentinian world-class centre-back. They've also got Likovic there, the Croatian in goals, but hopefully we can beat him today. But we're just a force to be reckoned with. Our midfield 4 does so well, even though apparently David M and Serge are just good Serie B players. I doubt that highly. Ludi's apparently a leading Serie B player. Doubt that highly. Aioli is our best midfielder, apparently, and is also our hot prospect. At the back, though, Leston has been absolutely a rock, the 19-year-old South African international. Yeah, I don't know what you were doing at 19, but I wasn't representing South Africa 33 times. Same for me. I'm going to tell him that, look, last time we played him was many, many years ago, where we played him in the quarterfinal of the Cup, and we got beat 5-0 after we beat AC Milan 2-0 2 weeks before. We're going to get into the game here at the Ostarelli Granillo, and Reggina Calabria versus Inter is going to get underway. We obviously know what colour Inter wear. It is going to be the blue and the black in the Inter stripes. We're obviously going to be in our red, and away we go. We're going to look straight away at the possession to see if we can get onto the ball and start knocking it around in our very compact 4-1-2-1-2 system. I would happily take a 0-0 draw as well. Spal go 1-0 up there against Milan, which, to be honest, don't know if I prefer that or not, but there we are. Cucchetti now on the ball. Milan do equalise there. As it finds a Monaco, who's been absolutely amazing, the left back. Now apparently our key player as well. We are going to lose him on at the end of the year because his loan will be up, and I don't think they want to loan him back to us. Ludi gets on the ball now, looking for Carlos Hernandez, who the ball-playing centre-back has been absolutely amazing. And keeping it nicely here, back to Cucchetti. Cucchetti looking for Leston, who's pretty good with his feet, and we're training him to play ball-playing defender. Finds Aioli, we're just keeping it well, and in the end, Cucchetti rushes that one a little bit. Jonathan's not great in the air, but we do win the second ball. Serge finds Jonathan's feet now. Monica bombing forward, looks for Monica. Mancini's been pretty good in the air. If he can find a cross into Mancini, the ball comes in there. Jonathan won't win that one with his 4 jumping header, but Mancini, back post, David M heads across. Jonathan! 1-0 against Inter Milan. Let's go. The Ostarelli Granillo is rocking here. 20 minutes played. A little bit of long ball sort of stuff that we don't really like, but I don't care. We're 1-0 up against Inter Milan. Monica's ball there, it's headed away. Jonathan's not overly great in the air. It's just a thumped long ball back in there. David M heads it back across. Poor marking there. The Croat goalkeeper didn't come for it, and Jonathan will not miss from there, the poacher. Apparently he doesn't like playing as a poacher, but with those stats he can play poacher. Anyhow, it's a free kick here, top of the box. Leston heads away, but it goes back to Scrappia there. We have a chance to put it back in. Falls the Surge. Can we go on the break? We've been breaking so well as well. Ball falls to Mancini. Jonathan wants it on the switch, and Mancini can find him. Instead he takes his man down the line and beats him. Can he whip in a good ball? Looks for Ludi at the front post. Ludi's ball. Jonathan on the volley! 2-0. 26 minutes played. Jonathan at the front post. Volleys that one past the keeper. Didn't even move. He didn't even see it go past him. And it's 2-0 Reggina Calabria. And we are flying. It was a great run on this right-hand side by Mancini. Ludi's ball into the danger zone. Keeper could have come for it as it was well drilled in. Jonathan got there first on the volley. Into the bottom of the bar and in. Great finish there from the Ecuadorian international. We are 2-0 up, but it's a highlight for Inter as Martinez brings the ball forward. Can we press in Joe Mario? We don't. Rafinha now on it. Still with Rafinha. Back into Joe Mario, who's an absolute worldie on football, on Ultimate Team, by the way. Go buy him if you still play Ultimate Team. Anyhow, Joe Mario on the ball. There we are. Finds Fedja, and we obviously expect Inter to come out and play quite well against us, but maybe we can hold him out here. Saying that, Monica gets caught ball watching, and the ball in the Veltman, the good ball back post, Scrappia should have missed from there, and he doesn't, and it's back to 2-1. We brought back down to earth. And after 30 minutes, it is Reggina Calabria 2 into 1, and we never do it easy against the big teams. That is for sure. Good ball in here from Veltman at the back post there. Scrappia gets free there at the back post, heads it away. Cucchetti doesn't come for it. Keepers don't really come for too many crosses on this game, to be honest, anyhow. But look, it's okay. But at the moment here, I'm just going to tell the boys just to calm down. Try and get into half-time ahead, and then we'll reassess from there. I'm obviously very happy with the half. We've dominated the game in terms of keeping the ball and dominating more clear-cut chances. But in the last 5 or so minutes, came back into it. Leston apparently is not fit. What happened to Leicester? Maybe he picked up a knock somewhere. There we are. Milan go 2-1 up late doors there against Spal in the other game going on right now. And at half-time, though, we're 2-1 up against Inter Milan. Let's go. Don't get complacent, lads. That's what we're going to tell them. Leston back to 70 fitness. Something must happen to Leston. I don't know if we have Granato on the bench or not, because he might have played that under 20s game. If not, we do have a problem. No, he's on the bench. That's fine. Scrappier there. Front post. Rafinha flicked on. He won't miss that one there. We're back to being 2-2. Straight like that. Right after half-time. Lautaro Martinez there. Poor marking from the corner. And we've been pegged back from 2-0 up to 2-2 against Inter. The ball was flicked on by Rafinha. Good header there. And the dream has been short-lived here. And we are back to 2-2. But look, I have full faith in the boys. Can we go out here? Likovovic with the long kick. Monica can win that one there. Instead, he doesn't go up. He's on a booking. Don't foul. He doesn't foul, thank God, because I can't afford to lose him as well. Fedge's ball there. Finds Lucas Paqueta. Paqueta going on a run. Looks inside the Martinez. One touch. Goes back to Veltman. Monica wins that ball back. Does he? He doesn't actually. It falls back to Rafinha. Rafinha may be a chance to whip in a ball. He goes all the way back there to Fedge. Fedge looking there for Lucas. Lucas finds Castorva Scrappia. The ball down the line is really good. Back to Scrappia. Scrappia's ball in back post. Rafinha won't miss. And we've gone from 2-0 up to 3-2 down. They're stress drinking in force, and like I say, we never do it easy at all, does Reggina Calabria. Very well worked there from Inter. Inter showing their quality, and look, they are a side that's better than us on paper, yes, right, but the go 2-0 up here of the Oreste Granillo, we've been so good defensively. To have this happening right now is a little bit annoying. We're not going to panic. We have faith in the system. Alberto now on it. His ball into the channel looking for Mancini. It's never going to find him, though. Not the way we like to play football. We like to keep it and move it. They've kind of gone against what we're trying to do. That ball towards Martinez is really good. And Martinez with a great touch. And that's 4-2. All of a sudden, the game's falling away from us. What's going on here? We're going to make a change at the back. Leston's going to come off for Stefano. Like for like. And Monica's not having the best of ones, but we don't really have enough depth there on the bench at the moment. I'm going to bring on Barilla for Serge. Barilla's been in good form. We're going to make a double change here. In terms of the system, we're going to keep it as it is because we were dominating the game up until half-time. And then all of a sudden, it is gone to absolute poopy cacas. And there we are. Just a very good ball here from Rafinha into Martinez. Look, Carlos Hernandez arguably should do better. The very experienced is he Spanish? I think he's Spanish. Pretty sure he is. The Spaniard. But unfortunately for us, it doesn't happen. We're going to just tell the lads to get creative, go out there, start moving the ball. It's okay. You know, there's still time to get back into this if we can get a goal right now. At the moment, though, not a lot happening. A few bookings go out there. They're seeming a little bit frustrated. At the moment, though, time ticking away. And all of a sudden, the creative force of Reggina has lost out here. We are going to make one more change here. And we're going to bring on... We're not, actually. We're going to just change the system, I reckon. Going to look to maybe exploit the space and go a little bit more attacking and go a little bit more direct, but still playing on a very controlled system. We're going to use a bit more tighter marking as well and try and win the ball back as quickly as possible. And off we go. Don't want to get stuck in. There's a few people on bookings that we do need. I think Monica will miss the next game now. If they score from the corner, we lose this game 5-2 as Divock Origi heads over. I was about to say, there's no way we deserve to lose this game 5-2. We've been playing so well, keeping the ball so well too. One of those games, unfortunately for us. No one at the back's had a good game. Look, if we can score right now, it's game on. That is for sure. We'll bring on a third striker. Monica should get on that one and does. Monica now. His ball in towards Davidem. Davidem there. Oh my. The ball back towards Barilla was not good enough. And Vidar on the ball. Can we win that one back? We do. Monica. Davidem looking for Barilla. Barilla's ball there. Looking for Mancini. Heads down. Looking towards Jonathan. Doesn't find him. Alberto now. Just punts that one long to no one. You've got to keep it there. We didn't say pump it. Every time, but we said pump it when it's on. Divock Origi, they're running at his man. Still with Divock Origi. In the end, I think that's a shot, and that's pretty poor. I think like the game's over. There's no point going for it unless we get one right now. 4 minutes out of time. I just don't think it's coming, unfortunately, for us. And we are going to lose. After being 2-0 up to Inter, we're going to lose 4-2 here. Pretty poor from us after leading comfortably and dominating the game. We lose 4-2 to Inter. I'm going to tell them, look, I'm going to assertively say that was not good enough. I'm sorry. You're 2-0 up. You should be continuing the same way you played. Reggina lose race to qualify. We're not going to try and qualify for the Europa League. I'm sorry. You know, it's not going to happen. That for everybody on YouTube, though, that's going to be the end of part 1. Part 2 is going to be the Palermo game. of the Champions League. If only, right? It's going to be the Palermo game in the Italian Cup. We'll see you guys in just a second. For everybody on the Twitch stream, obviously stick around. We've got Spell coming up in 7 days' time, 8 days' time. And we'll see you on YouTube for the Palermo game. Be back in just a second. Hello, YouTube. Welcome back. Part 2 of episode 23. It's the Palermo game, which we promised you in the Italian Cup 4th round. However, there was a game against Spal. And as you can see here, we won 5-4. Yes, 5-4, right? Not much we could do right now, but show you what happened here. I wish I could put it on stream. I wish we put it on, on YouTube. But the stream did watch this here. What a crazy game. We went 2-0 up. Finney scored. We actually played a very rotated style. We actually went to 3 at the back too because we couldn't have anyone on the bench. We had people suspended. We had, I'll show you in a second when we get into the tactical screen. But we went 2-0 up. We then got pegged back twice. We then scored from kickoff in the 46th minute to go 3-2 up, right? Then we went down to 4-3. Leroy was absolutely spent. Stefano's playing right back. He can barely play right back, the kid. Went to 3 at the back on a counted system. We scored a lucky goal. It didn't look like we were going to score at all. Onetti scored. Then the 80th minute, David M there scored from a goalkeeping howler. And we held on for dear life. They had a man sent off in Tonelli. And we won 5-4 in an absolute crazy game, as the stream did enjoy. If you go into the team selection, you will see what we had. All right, so we had Alberto and Monica suspended. We don't have a backup right back here at the moment at the club. Because we didn't get one in, we didn't have the money to, and there was no good loan ones on. And Leroy played an under-20 game, apparently, as well, which I didn't tell him to, but apparently he did. Ludi was rested for the game, and obviously so was Serge, thinking about this game here as well. We brought Jonathan off basically around half-time as well. We went 3-2 up, just to shut up shop. But we're okay here. Finney on the other side, obviously we're going to bring in Gabriel Moncini as well. Finney had a great game though, last game. Probably might even deserve his spot, but it is all okay. We're going to get into this Palermo game. Now this is a big game for us, right? Because as you do go into the Italian Cup, and as much as our finance is about the 8 mil, we know, right, that if we get through this game here, right, we'll be playing Calgary, a team that we have beaten before in the league, 5-0. But if we go to the rules and you go to the first round, 601k for just being here. 601k for making the quarterfinal. 601k for making the semi, and then obviously the final, there's a bit of money around as well. And just financially, we need the money, as much money as possible for January. So when we ask for funds, that will give us funds because we need some players to fill up our bench and have quality on the bench as well. If you're in the chat though, let me know your score predictions against Serie B Palermo, a team that we did beat in the playoffs. We drew 1-1 at home and then beat them 3-1 away from home, I think, on YouTube. I did punch the box behind me as well, as we did rage and we went 1-0 down and then came back and stormed home to get into the playoff final. And then we played Parma after that. Well, we should be okay. I'm just going to tell them to pick off where they went off last time. I feel the lad did play that game. We are going to tell them that I have faith with them. Go out there and make the difference. Off we go here. It's Derby Day. Tremendous occasion. Can we go out there and do it? Hopefully we can. At the Oresti Granillo, it is Palermo in the pink and us in our red. They line up in front of the fans here. Not the most biggest house. Not the most packed house for a game at the moment, but still quite a few fans here at the stadium. And off we go here. Carlos Hernandez finds Alberto. Are we going to score from kickoff, or is this going to be one of the pointless highlights? It's probably going to be a pointless highlight unless Palermo score. Just end the highlight. We're happy with that. Famosi, who we nearly signed at right back as well at one stage. We had an offer accepted for him for 1.8 million and said probably 1.8 million is a little bit too much for him. The highlight's still going here. Chispa, I don't want to concede from kickoff. That would be absolutely dreadful. Alessandrini there. Can we let it tackle him? We don't. We're pressing here nice on this near side, but the ball into the channel is not too bad. Cirati's in there. Ball in there. Peru, bang. We are 1-0 down inside a minute. That didn't go to plan. We just knew when the highlight kept going, we knew that something was brewing. And Palermo there, a side that we should be playing off the park with our first team, have scored inside a minute. Cesare with a good ball there. Piu there gets there. Good header. Kaketti can't get back across. Can't reposition and dive across there. But at the moment, though, keeping the ball quite well at the moment. We're going to just tell the lads it's okay. Keep the system as it is. Surely chances will come. And we'll be okay. And chances do start coming here at the moment as well. We're going to wait for the 25th minute and then get in the... Don't you dare score from a corner. Ball in, headed away, but to who to? Vodakuro. They've had nothing of the ball and done nothing with it. Are we going to go 2-0 down against Palermo? Alessandrini, ball back post, headed away from Ludi. Poor header. Wow. In the end, they've hit the post and they should be 2-0 up. Got to tell the lads this is not good enough. Get creative, please. Get on the ball. Start knocking it around and start probing the spaces, please. Alessandrini also gets injured, which... Okay, fair enough. And we're continuing forward here. Can't afford to lose this game in the cup. Not at all. This is not what we want here. Here we go, a highlight here. Has to be for us here. We have to get it back on level terms as soon as possible. David Emno loses out, and it's going to be Palermo on the break here. We have not been at the races at all this game, have we? Not at all. Fizimosi on the ball. Is in an offside position, surely. Coquetti does pick up the ball there. Off we go. Monica now does play out foot. There's a defensive mistake coming there. Aioli there finds Ludi. Ludi now picked up a knock here. He switched a play there. Looking for Alberto's good. Alberto takes a good touch. He's got a good cross on him. Back post. Mancini likes a header. His header across the keeper. 1-1. Let's go. Reggina Calabria 1. Palermo 1. Gabriel Mancini. As I said, the ball was hanging in the air. He loves a header across the keeper. And there it was. Ludi with a great ball out to Alberto's feet. We just said Alberto has a very good cross on him as well. His ball there. Back post. Gabriele Mancini back with a flight, heads back across the keeper into the inside of the post and in. 1-1 here, 35 minutes played. Highlight from kickoff. Always, never easy. Just as we get excited, just as I'm about to say, look, we're in this game. Long ball over the top. Pugh's there. Pugh cuts it. 2-1. That's frustrating. Wow. And they say you're most vulnerable after you just scored, and it's proven then as the long ball to Pugh finds that one there, and there we go, 2-1 Palermo. Off we go here. Absolutely shocking at the back. Highlight here, Monica on the ball. Whoa, that's a red. Get him off. That's horrible. That's double-footed. Get him out of here. There we are. That is gone. Bang, off he goes. Red card to De Luca, who came on for Halsarini. And there we are. They're down to 10 men, which probably might be a bit harder because they might just park the bus now. And off we go. 47 minutes played. Don't know what we do in terms of going more attacking. I'm actually going to keep on the same system. Just send the rocket up them and hopefully get out there. Look, if we can find the second goal fairly early, I expect us to run over Palermo, right? Especially being a man up. But you just never know here. They're still playing with 3 at the back. They're playing a sweeper, 2 centre-backs, and then a full-back, then a right and left wing-back at the moment. Just going to tell the lads, get creative. Don't worry, the chance is coming. It is definitely going to come. Here we go. 59 minutes, 60 minutes played. 61 minutes. Chance isn't coming just yet. Going to tell the lads to just roam from positions. We're going to go okay. For 10 minutes, we're going to leave it as it is, right? And then we will change the system in a second. 70th, 71st, no, a highlight coming, 73rd, alright, not a problem. We probably don't need, another centre back here, so we're actually going to go to that. We're going to play the half back there as well, offensively, on defend though. And we're going to bring Finney on. Move Finney into here, we're actually going to move Mancini into the middle as a target man. No, we can keep him as advance forward and keep Finney as a poacher on attack. We're going to go to 3 up top. Going to still be playing on the same thing, but we're going to go a little bit more attacking in a mentality. We'll probably keep 3 at the back, but both backs are going to bomb on. I'm tempted to actually do this. No, leave it. It's okay, we're fine. Right, we're going to confirm and off we go. There we are. We're just trying to find a goal. If we find a goal, we're going to go back to 2 at back the 4 at the back. Got to tell them to push forward a little bit, and off we go. At the moment, though, nothing happening. Corner. How they've caught a corner, I do not know. Corner in back post. A goal would kill the game. Nearly, we're out of the cup just then. 81st, 82nd, dominating the game, but not a highlight coming. Okay, it's time to go for it. Attacking, pump the ball, pass the ball in the space. Going more direct, please. Keep bobbing forward here. Get stuck in. We need to win the ball back as often as possible. And off we go. Get very fluid here. We're going to bring on... we're actually going to bring Serge into here and move Serge a little bit more further forward. Go to a diamond. Off we go. Can the highlight come? Here we go. Highlight here. Ludi on the ball. Finds Serge now. There's more advanced role. Finds Ludi there. Looking for Jonathan. Jonathan there. Looking for Mancini. Mancini's ball. Poor ball. They clear it long. Now, if they really wanted to try and nab a goal, they would. But as you can see, Leston just punts that one back into the box. Jonathan's there. Mancini! He's onside! 2-2! Let's go! Bang! I don't know how he's onside there, Jonathan. But there we go. Long ball. They just sit so deep. And Jonathan just goes, not a problem here. Look how deep they're sitting on the 18-yard box. Leston pumps that one there. Jonathan goes, yep, I'm taking that one down. Mancini there. Bang. Off we go. Now, I'm going to keep it on the same system. And hopefully, we can find a winner here. There we are. At extra time, we will go back to our normal system here. Time does tick away. We're going to go to the pep talk. I'm going to tell them that, look, I'm far from pleased, okay? But we've got to make a change, right? Leicester's going to come out to this side here. We're going to bring Granata in, and we're going to take off Jonathan, as strange as that sounds. We're going to go back to 4 at the back here. We're going to go off pumping it. We're going to play out as we normally do and retaining the possession. Still going to do that. There we go. Playing on fluid, but still looking to roam from position slightly. Work the ball into the box still on a more controlled system. Got to move Mancini onto that side there. Leave Finney there as well. And we're going to go to that, I reckon, there. Going to a bit more of a more controlled thing. Ludi will come off, actually, as well. We're going to bring Barilla on to play in there. David M's actually going to go into a bit more of advanced playmaker on support and just start trying to spray the ball around. We get the equaliser, but can we find the winner? There we go. Bang. Finney there. David M now. Finds Granata. Finds Monica. Off we go here. We've made all our changes now. So have they. Can we go and find a goal against 10 men Palermo? If they score from a free kick, I'll cry. Vudico's ball straight into the hands of Cucchetti. Maybe we can create something from the back. If that went in, I would have cried. Cucchetti rolls it out there. Throws it out to Monica. Finds David M now. Monica bombing on. Back into Monica's feet. Bombing forward there. Looking for Mancini. Mancini's there. Finney. Cut it to Finney. Finney. Back post. Finney! See! Let's go, Finny Fins, and let's get going, lads. 3-2 up against Palermo. The Reggina boys, like they did against Spal, they fight, they harry. We got back into the game, and then in the 97th minute of extra time, Finney buries it from 6 yards out, and we are 3-2 up against Palermo. Off we go, keeping on the same system, because I expect Palermo to come out, and we just got to beat him, batter him now in extra time. Monica gets on the ball, finds David M. David M looking for Serge. Serge there finds Mancini, sorry. What is that? Get him off the park. That's horrible. Get out of here. That's double-footed. Look at their manager just going, whoa, what's going on? That is disgusting by Chihetti. That was worse than the first one. He lunged in there big time. They're down to 9 men now. Free kick, Serge. Serge there. From their distance. Oh, nearly put it in. That one's horrible. That is one of the worst ones you will see on Football Manager. There we go. We're on the ball now, and we also got numbers everywhere, and we're all over him now. We just need to see it out. Another goal here would seal the deal, as David M finds Serge. Serge now looking for Barilla. Barilla now taking a touch. He's got Alberto in space. Finney does find Alberto. Alberto, his ball back post. Monica heads down. Serge takes a touch. Goes back to Alberto. We're trying to walk it in here. Barilla there. We do walk it in the end. Mancini scores at the back post. It's 4-2. It's game over. We can relax, ladies and gentlemen. We are going through to the first round of the cup proper, but we did need extra time to do it. I don't see a 9-man Palermo side scoring 3 goals or 2 goals to get at the penalties. Serge there, we're just trying to walk it in. Serge decides not the street. Nah, boss, we'll just play it out, and Barilla there, and Mancini would tap it in. Don't worry. And there we are, as we're 4-2 up now. As we move into halftime extra time, we're just going to continue forward, as you can't do team talks here. There we are. Start the second half, please, and off we go. We are now just 15 minutes away, just keeping the ball, 15 minutes away from winning this game fairly comfortably against a 9-man Palermo side. What a little episode this has been. Monica on the ball finds Mancini. Back to Monica. His ball finds Aioli. Looking for Barilla. Takes one touch. Hits it from distance. Off the post and out. Oh, Barilla on the half volley. Very similar to a goal that Serge scored that we showed you at the start of this episode. We have seen Barilla scrapping from distance as well. I'm pretty sure Barilla's right-footed too. Left-footed, okay, makes more sense. There we are. But time's ticked away here, and I'll tell you what, with 30 seconds left, this is probably going to be game over. Last lucky highlight. The ball finds Monica out here on this left-hand side. His ball in is blocked. It is probably going to stay in play there. Fimazoi is going to put that one long, but we should just get back on it and be able to keep it now. David M there. His ball there finding Alberto. Alberto now looking down the line. Doesn't in the end. It's going to be game over. Referee blow your whistle. Ball comes in as soon as it heads away. It is going to be 4-time. We come back from 2-1 down to score a late goal in that 85th minute to get it back to 2-2. We then go in extra time and beat a 9-man Palermo side. We were made to work for it in a game that we absolutely dominated. But there we go. I'm going to tell them, well done. You're brilliant to come back, which is fair. They showed their fighting characters. For everybody on YouTube though, in terms of when you're going to see you next, I feel like we won't come back for the Calgary game because it's another game that we should win in the Cup. I feel like if we get through the Calgary game, and we'll see when the second round of the Cup is as well. If we don't win the Calgary game, we might play Juve in a league game. So you come back on YouTube, but we'll see how we go. Anyhow, though, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that's going to be the end of the YouTube episode. It's for everybody on YouTube. We're currently live on stream. Check us out in the link in the description below. Go give us a follow there on the YouTube. We're currently at 249 followers. It would be nice if you're number 250. We also do have our Twitter link and our Facebook link down there, so you can keep up with all the FM content, as well as when we start. We do our other streaming. We do stream a little bit of poker at the moment as well on stream, as well as we're on holidays. We may as well, just to change it up a little bit as well. Enjoy the rest of your day or night. Thank you for watching that one there, YouTube. The Twitch chat, though, stay right here. We've got more games coming up. Don't worry about that. Thank you, YouTube, and goodbye.